Oops. Hello. Hey, Raya. So right now, this is just the oils and additives that I use to make my soap. Secret recipe, of course. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the lye water, and that is what's going to turn it into soap. It will emulsify with the lye water, and it's called saponification. Then we're going to make really pretty color because this is inspired by the Tiger King. What I'm going to do, maybe I'll send him a few bars. That'll be kind of cool. Always, always wear gloves and protective gear when you're using lye because that's a pretty nasty burn. Don't ask me how I know. So we're going to bring this to a really, really light base. And trace is when you are actually mixing your oils and your lye together, and you can see a little light line going across it like this, because I don't want to bring it to full trace because I'm going to mix a color with it. So this is going to be scented with kumquat. Smells really, really good. Everybody likes it in their body butter. So I've never tried it in soap before, but it's a really strong scent. So I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance oil and pray that it does not make it lock up because I need this to be really, really fluid. Got a nice pretty orange because of the turmeric that I added to it. Like I said, a very light trace. So this is going to be a 2-color soap. We're going to make soap stones out of this. And hopefully it'll turn out to be really cute. I hope. So we're going to mix this color up. I may have to add some more because it's a light color. Hopefully this will turn out to be lovely and dark. This might be just a little too big for this cup. Let's try one a little smaller. And a little more color. So I want this to be nice and dark. Big contrast against that orange. We want to make sure that the reason I'm not using the mixer is because I don't want it to get too thick. I don't know if you can see that. So it's good that particular fragrance oil didn't make it lock up or really be really thick, because that makes it hard when you're trying to make swirls in your soap. So we definitely want to get this mixed up. Every soap that I make is made like this with all natural oils. This particular one has shea butter, it has olive oil, it has coconut oil, and a few other cool skin loving conditioning oils in it. One thing about my soap too, and I know you're not supposed to make claims about your soap, is that when you use it, say to wash your hands like everybody's supposed to be doing now, it doesn't dry your skin out. Hey, Cousin Lynn. So I really want this to be really dark. Let's compare it. Yeah, no, a little bit darker. And then one of the things that's going to happen with this soap that's yellow is that it could become a little bit lighter as it actually, I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glitter. So this is not one of those, this is not glitter actually, it's just gold mica. This soap does have fragrance oil in it, so for those that have sensitive skin, this is not one of the ones that I would recommend you use. You could. The fragrance oil is not. Well, it depends on what your skin type can take. If you have very sensitive skin types, that is why I make all natural soaps with natural oils. And I don't use the fragrance oils in my soaps that people may have sensitive skin. Hi, Tracy. So, I think that's a pretty golden color, don't you? So sometimes what happens when you add your fragrance oil, it can slow down your trace like this. I hate when people make soap and they have it so the mixture so close to the camera. This is really loud. So for quarantine and you need to relax, soap making is definitely going to do that for you. Plus it gives you a lot of soap that you can share with your family and your friends. And you also want to make sure that whoever your soap maker is a very clean person. They should have gloves on at all times when they're making your soap. You watch a soap maker that doesn't have gloves on, I wouldn't trust them. And they love to say it's for my own personal use. It's just habit. So we have trace there. So how do we make the swirls? So we're going to pour this into here, and then we're going to swirl it around with a spoon. So I'm going to raise it pretty high so it can reach the bottom. so the soap can be nice and pretty. We don't want the soap to be muddy, meaning we don't want both those colors to mix together too much. And this soap is really gentle to your skin. That shea butter really helps to keep your skin moisturized. And if I were making this in a loaf, I would do this completely differently with the color. But because we're making soaping stones, I want to make sure that the color is kind of swirled before I pour. Now I just want to make sure it's going to go all the way through. Like I said, we don't want to muddy it up too much. Okay. And because I'm Ernestine's daughter, I'm a neat freak. All right, so these are the molds that I'll be using. These are gonna make these really cute soap stones, and these are gonna make really cute soap discs. And if you look in there closely, I don't know if you can see it, I put some glitter in there so it'll have some nice, cool, glittery tops. They'll come out in a shape like this, and the disc will look like that. Of course, a different color. So let's pour. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. And this is dedicated to Tiger King. Like, he's so funny. I thought that show was hilarious. Tragic at the same time. So this is really, I want it to look like a tiger's eye stone. That's my goal, my hope. And it's actually behaving, yay. And it smells awesome. So I'm going to pour it in here. So this is going to have a nice, pretty, glittery top to it. And this will take about 6 weeks to cure. Trying to be lazy, made a mess. I think this is going to be super pretty. Let me get closer so you guys can see this. And so I don't like wasting anything. And we have to put this in like a cute little container, like our design. But I definitely want to make sure they're all full. And see, this is what happens. It'll start getting a little bit thick on you. So it won't pour as fluidly as you like for it to. I'm just gonna leave that on one. Maybe I'll use, my naked lady, my naked goddess. It may be enough in there for her. Let's see. Tiger Stone helps with anxiety. It's considered good luck. If you have your family ancestor altar in your house, I'm sure that would be a cool place to put it as well, especially with it being the soaping stones. I think she's gonna look awesome with this in her. Let's hope. And I can always make soap dough out of this, which is kind of cool. And that's what it is. So this is cold process, meaning that I didn't cook the soap. I'll do another video showing you how I cook soap. That soap could actually be used the next day, but I like to let it cure so it gets hard. I will fix this. Thought I was gonna make it through without being messy. Didn't happen. But I'll fix her. This is one of my favorite molds to use. She's so pretty. It's just gonna look really good at that color. Actually, this is what she looks like when she's in soap, which is really, really pretty. I'm making Tiger Stone soap, Cousin Kathy, and you can just message me. I do have a website too. I'll send that to you at scentslavebathandbody.com. So this is made Tiger Stone soap, and it has kumquat scent to it. Shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil, hemp oil are all in this soap. So tomorrow I will, after 24 hours, it needs to sit in the mold. And I will post what it looks like outside the mold. And again, that website is scentslavebathandbody.com. I'm also on Facebook. It's Scent Slave Bath and Body, and also on Instagram. Hope you found it fun. It helped out with your boredom a little bit. It's a cool hobby to have. All right, guys. Taking off my gloves. If you want to get a closer look at what we've done, here it is. So those colors should come out pretty cool. Okay, love and light to everybody. Love you, cousin Lynn, for watching my live. Have a good evening.